Welcome to Glorious Botafogo, your number one source of Botafogo news in English. And before I start, I just want to say congratulations to Crystal Palace over here for winning the FA Cup. That's a huge title. It's the first major trophy that Crystal Palace has won in its history, and it's really good to see. I'm really happy for the guys at Eagle Eye Podcast or at Eagle Eye Football. I'm really happy for the supporters. In the beginning of the acquisition of Botafogo into Eagle Football, there was the Botafogo versus Crystal Palace match. There's a lot of there's fans on both sides that don't agree with the whole multi-club thing, and I get it. I respect that. But there are fans that do and that do respect each other. And when Botafogo fans went to England, everybody had a good time. Everybody had a great time. So really great to see. Congratulations to Crystal Palace on winning their first title ever. It's really great to see. It was awesome to see the videos and the pictures of so many different generations of people and people that would have liked for their loved one to be present in such a huge moment, and for it to happen, and for Crystal Palace to finally clinch a title and give that happiness to their supporters. We totally understand that. So congratulations. So this video is going to be a 2-in-1 because last week, in the middle of last week, Botafogo beat Estudiantes at the Newton Santos by 3-2. The Alvinegro went ahead and scored 2-0, and we thought it was going to be a match that Botafogo was going to cruise for the rest of the match, but the Estudiantes came back with a very questionable PK. And when Botafogo got the first goal scored on, Estudiantes grew in the match. They were more aggressive. They were able to get that second goal, but then Botafogo got the third, got the win, which now we play Laú at the Newton Santos, and only depending on ourselves to move on to the next round, which is great. If Botafogo would have had lost to Estudiantes, Botafogo would have been out. If we had tied with Estudiantes, our life would have been very complicated. But we won. We could win. We can beat Laú at the Newton Santos and just move on straight through to the next round. Earlier today, Botafogo and Flamengo played at the Maracanã Stadium for the Brasileirão, and the match ended 0-0. It's been a while since the match has ended in a tie. It's always been a win for Botafogo or Flamengo. Last year, Botafogo got the best of the matchup in the Brasileirão. And today, even though it was a tie, the team played well, especially in the second half. Botafogo had the most offensive actions in the second half. There were some great saves by Flamengo's goalkeeper. John made some great saves as well. It was very back and forth, both teams wanting to attack. I saw on social media that some fans are saying that Paiva was too scared to win the match. I do agree that he took too long to make the substitutions. The 45th minute of the second half, that is way too long. He should have made the substitution on the 35th of the second half, or the 75th minute, the 70th minute, however you want to look at it. And I think that by then it was too late. Those players had been on the bench. They're going to have 5 minutes to try to do something. Sometimes it happens, but more likely the players that stay on a little bit longer get a little bit looser and they get to do something, which wasn't the case here. I felt like, based off of that second half performance, it seemed like Flamengo was at the ropes, just dodging, which I felt like that was the opposite in the first half. But in the second half, you could tell that Igor Jesus was drenched, that Juan Cruz was drenched, that a lot of our offensive options were drenched, and we lost yet again another player to injury, which is David Ricardo, and he was playing a great match. Man, what a center back we have. Our center back right now, our center backs, both of them are supposed to be the substitutes because Bastos and Barbosa are both injured, and Jair and David Ricardo have not only played well, but they're going to make it hard for Barbosa and Bastos to come back, especially Bastos. He's going to be out for even longer. And I think Jair is probably coming to take on that starting position and be the starting center back on the right alongside Barbosa. But David Ricardo had a great match today. It's very, very, very sad to see him come out on an injury. We saw Marçal play there. He was kind of not secure at times, but then at other times showed all the football IQ that he has and experience that he's had throughout his career that made some very very good decisions on the pitch that could have prevented goals from Flamengo at the end of the match, but got him the yellow card. But all in all, I thought that playing against the second place team at their home with the reduced amount of supporters, which once again, Botafogo and Flamengo, every time we play each other, you don't hear the Flamengo supporters, even though it was 48,000 versus 2,000. We still sang louder and better. So, again, it felt like we could have gotten the win. So that's the little bitter taste. It was a tie against the second place, away from home. At any other given circumstance, this would have been a good result. But today, it felt like we could have won if we had better players, quality players. Juan Cruz, I mean, he scored against the Estudiantes and all that, but it just doesn't seem like he's going to perform on a consistent basis. It doesn't seem like he's going to have consistency. And that's what you need to be champions. You need players that are going to be consistent. He is just not it. Speaking of consistency, Alan came in for both the Estudiantes and today against Flamengo, and it seems like he's going to take that starting position from Patrick de Paula, which Alan was way better. So that's also a positive thing to have Alan starting. It seems like he has finally arrived at Botafogo. Now, I was really hoping that he would be doing well, and he is. So it's great to see that. And we need to sign players. We need to sign center backs. We need to sign a center attacking mid. We need to sign a right winger and maybe even sign a striker. And now let me address the rumors, because there's some rumors going around. And according to CNN and according to Spanish newspaper Marca, Cristiano Ronaldo is negotiating with a Brazilian club that will play the World Cup of Clubs. In April, John Textor was talking to the CEO of Al Nassr to promote strategic cooperation between both clubs. With the World Cup of Clubs coming and that special transfer window with Messi playing the World Cup of Clubs, wouldn't Ronaldo want to play it? Yes, I think so. Out of the four Brazilian clubs, Palmeiras, Flamengo, Fluminense, and Botafogo, the one that is really a good match for Ronaldo, okay, maybe a biased thing, but it is Botafogo. If you're looking at Ronaldo and his career and the attachment that he's got to the number 7 jersey, I mean, come on. The club of Garrincha, of Jairzinho, and so many other iconic number 7s. A number that in our club means to wear the 7. It means you're the best player, not the 10. And Ronaldo is the embodiment of that. So we will see what's going on. Some people neither confirmed nor denied when I asked, which means there might be something there. So we will see. If Cristiano Ronaldo signs, I mean, my goodness, it would be like a Seedorf moment all over again. So we will see. Anyways, if you've gotten here so far, please leave a like, please subscribe. And on the middle of the week, Botafogo will play Capital, the second leg of the Copa do Brasil. We're expecting a comfortable match. Botafogo won 4-0. I don't think Capital is going to have the strength to come back and win, even though it's going to be technically at their home. Botafogo is going to play in their second home, the Mané Garrincha in Brasilia. So we will see. Botafogo has not the Brasileiro match this upcoming week. Well, hopefully the starters get to rest this week and we can recover some players, some injuries, so we can be ready to go for the Brasileirão and the Libertadores.